Hello everyone, if you're coming into this video, you probably know me as T.P.S. or hello, I'm Dave, or you're just relatively new to this channel. If so, hello, I'm T.P.S. Today we're doing a really special video today about Angry Birds because it's almost been a year since my last plush collection. Damn. Anyway, let's begin. The first plush I'm going to showcase is a Generation 2 Redbird that I got in a lot with a few other plushies that I'm going to showcase later. A 4-inch Redbird, nothing special. A new Tags Redbird and Squeeze Me that actually makes sound. Take a listen. Yeah, right there. Here's a Mighty Mojo Redbird. I still regret cutting his tags off. And last but not least, Christmas Redbird that I actually got at a flea market for $7. Anyway, I'm going to move on to the blues now because I need to talk about it. Next up is the blues, which is probably my favorite section to talk about for obvious reasons. The first plush I'm going to be showing on the blue side of things is this Death Stare blue that I cut the tags off just to fit with this blue. I still deeply regret it, but I got this new blue for $9 that makes sound perfectly. Perfect! And we have this... No, you go there. I got this new Tags 8-inch blue, which makes sound, but I don't want to play it because it's creepy as hell. And the last one is a Mighty Mojo blue, aka me. Next up are the Chucks, which nothing really special about them, but we have to showcase them for the purposes of this video. So anyway, first up is this 5-inch Death Stare Chuck that actually came with the red that I showcased earlier. Next up is this really weird 8-inch Chuck that was actually my very first Angry Birds plush that I got at a flea market, but what is wrong with him? What is with him? What is with his head feathers? Thankfully, I got a better release of him, but yeah, those are the Chucks. Why do I unironically own the most bombs out of any specific Angry Birds plush that I got? Anyway, here are the bombs. Starting off, here's the 2011 second generation version of Bomb. Another second generation bomb. A new Tags bomb that I got on the lot with the new Tags red that makes sound. A Frankenstein bomb that I got at a flea market for $3. Here's a Mighty Mojo bomb that I accidentally cut the tags off on this one. Here's two LA Dodger bombs. I got both of them at a flea market for $3 each. Here's a new Attack Space Bomb that does make sound, but I don't want to play it because it's very... Here's the Bomb Plush Backpack. And finally, the most rarest plush in my collection. You know it had to be the White Spot Bomb. You'll be actually surprised on how much these go for nowadays, but thankfully, I have one. Here's Matilda, a really forgettable bird, but not terrible either. That's all I really gotta say. I'll put Nigel here too, because if he was on his own, he would kind of be a waste of a slot, not gonna lie. Next up is Hal, and like Chuck, this is gonna be very brief. First up is a 5-inch 2012 redesigned Hal, and next up is an 8-inch 2012 redesigned Hal. This one's a 3rd gen, and this one's a 4th gen. Here's Terrence. I got him for rather cheap for $15, and he used to make sound, but his sound broke down very quickly in like 3 months. Here's Bubbles. Got him in a lot with this Hal, and another plush I'm going to be showcasing later for the pig side. But yeah, here's Bubbles. And here's Inflated Bubbles, or as I like to call them, Opus! And finishing off the classic flock, we have Mighty Mojo Stella, which thankfully I didn't cut the tags off like the other blue I showcased earlier. And that does it for the classic flock. Moving on to the pigs. Unlike a lot of other Angry Birds plush dupers, I don't own that many pigs, but I own a good decent amount. So let's begin on the pig side. First up is a Minion pig, which again, I got this in the lot with Red and Chuck. Next up is another Minion pig that I got in a lot, this time with Bubbles and the 2012 redesigned 8-inch Hal. And finishing off the 5-inch Minion pigs is this little goober, and he is very unique. Why, you may ask? Is it because of the tag, Squeeze Me? No, actually. It's because of his tush tag. That's right, this is a first generation minion pig. First generation minion pigs are generally really hard to come across, and thankfully, I got this guy for 13, so I didn't even have to pay that much. But still, I'm really happy that I have this guy. Moving on to the 8-inch pigs, the first 8-inch pig we're going to showcase is one that I got for Christmas. And another one that I got for Christmas. Next up is a Mighty Mojo pig, which again, I accidentally cut the tags off on this one. Here's another unique item, a Minion Pig retail box set. You don't see these that often, and these could go for like $40, I think. Thankfully, I got one for pretty cheap. Next up are the seasonal pigs, and first up is Pumpkinhead Pig, which I got for $30, which actually isn't a bad price for him. But here's Pumpkinhead Pig. And lastly, here's Earmuff Pig. Gum for really cheap, only for $30. The only sad thing about him is that one of his earmuffs is loose, but you could stitch it back on if you want to. And I might sell this guy soon because a lot of people want him and I'm seeing the interest right now, so I might list him tomorrow. We'll see that. Anyway, amazing plush. Final plush in the collection. Editor's note! I recently acquired 2 new Angry Birds plushies from the flea market, and I have to show them off. The first plush I recently acquired was this red beanbag, and the last plush that I acquired from the flea market would be Space Terrans, which thankfully I got for $3, which is really cheap for this guy. And of course we gotta have bonus content. And like some of the other things we discussed previously, it's gonna be very brief since I don't own that much stuff that's unrelated to the plushies. Starting off with Mattel, the first set I want to showcase is this On Thin Ice 2011 set. And the next set I want to show off is kind of a rare one, a 3-pack set. And I got this one for $36, so it was kind of worth it. Anyway, on to Connect. I just started to get into Connects collecting, so I might get more by the end of the year. So let's begin on Connects. The first set I have from Connects is a Red vs. Small Minion Pig set. That was pretty cheap, only for $13. But I still hate how this is cracked. And the last set I own from Connects is a Firebomb vs. Small Minion Pig set. Got it for $20. And yeah, that's basically about it for the unrelated Angry Birds plushie stuff, so if you guys enjoyed my Angry Birds plushie collection, please like and subscribe, enjoy my Discord.